Good morning, good afternoon, good day to everybody. How you are all doing? Today we are going to talk about some utility stocks common in United States. Last time we talked about 5 or 4 of the mega 7 stocks. We compared between them. So this time we are going to look at some utility stocks. The reason is utility stocks are hot this year. On the average, they're returning about, so far, year to date is 10%. Why is this happening, you ask me? This is happening because all these data centers using NVIDIA chips, okay, they're burning a lot of power. Okay. All these chips cranking out calculations, numbers, and they're consuming a lot of electric power. Hence, the utility stocks are going up. Another beauty or advantage of these utility stocks, they have a good percentage yield, as you will see. So what are the stocks we are going to look at today? We are going to look at BUK, which is a symbol for Duke Corporation, big electric utility. Then D, stock symbol for Dominion, that's also a big utility company. Then we will look at Southern, SO is the symbol for Southern Corporation, that's a big utility company. And then we will look at an ETF. This is a utility ETF. Spider Utility Sector ETF, symbol is XLU. So what are the things we will look at? First and foremost, we will look at the yield in percent. Then we will look at the price to earning ratio. Then we will look at their year-to-date performance percentage. Then we will look at their 5-year percentage performance. And finally, we will look at earnings per share. Like I said, just before I get started, in every of these stock presentation, investment in stock market involves risk. Be aware of that fact and do your due diligence before you put money in any of these stocks. And also, if possible, consult with your financial advisor before investing in stock market, because investment in stock market is risky. You may lose all your principal. So be aware of that fact. Okay. So the yield for Duke is 3.57. This is the annual percentage yield. How do you get the yield? You take the dividend they distribute divided their price. Average price is 3.57%. For Dominion it is 4.7. For Southern it is 3.29. Okay. And for the utility ETF XLU is 2.69. So if you just look at yield, Dominion seems very attractive. Then we look at the price to earning ratio. For Duke it is 18.59. For Dominion it is 16.64. For Southern it is 21.10. And for the XLU ETF it is 21.43. Ideally you would like a low price to earning, but sometimes the price to earning ratio is high for certain companies because the market is expecting a lot of growth in sales, in revenue from these companies. Again, looking at just the price to earning ratio, the lowest is for Dominion, 16.64. Then we will look at year-to-date percent performance. Okay, for Duke, it is 10.26. Okay, For Dominion, it is 7.87. For Southern, it is 10.76. And for XLU ETF as you know is exchange traded fund. Okay, it is similar to an utility index, Dow Jones Industrial Utility Index. It holds the same portfolio of stocks, and its performance so far, this is 9.36. Now if you look at year-to-date performance, of course Southern is looking good, 10.76%. Now let's take a look at 5-year percent. For Duke it is 30.72. Here is a problem with Dominion. 5-year performance is minus 17.62. Okay, minus 17. Not so good for sure. And look at the 5-year performance for Southern. It is 85.57. Okay. And the 5-year performance for the XLU utility ETF is 33.98. I should also mention the expense ratio for this utility XLU ETF. Expense ratio is only 0.08%. What does it mean? If you invest $1,000 annually, you'll spend in expenses is $8. Not too bad. It's pretty good. Okay. And now let's take a look at earnings per share. Okay. So let's go a little bit below, and earnings per share. For Duke, it is 6.03. For Dominion, it is 2.59. For Southern, it is 4.17. And of course, you do not have earnings per share for the utility ETF. So again, looking just at earnings per share, Duke is an attractive situation. So growth-wise, 5-year growth-wise, Southern is the best. Year-to-date percent, Southern is best. Price-to-earning ratio, if you want low price-to-earning ratio, that means the stock is selling cheap, is 16.64 for Dominion. The yield is also high for Dominion, 4.7. But then you look at the long-term perspective, this is something to worry about. For 5 years, Dominion return is minus 17.62, whereas the utility ETF has returned 33.98%, just the ETF by itself. So again, why people invest in utilities stocks? Because of a good dividend and future growth possibilities. It is looking better today because of all this consumption of electricity by AI data centers. Okay, I stop here today. Please do not hesitate to ask me any question. Please write me something, and I will answer your question as best as I can. Okay. যদি আপনাদের কোনো প্রশ্ন থাকে আমায় জিজ্ঞেস করবেন, আমি উত্তর দেওয়ার চেষ্টা করব। ওকে, कुछ पूछना है तो पूछिए, I will try to reply. Okay, and if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. If you like this video, share with your friends. You and your friends, please subscribe to my channel by hitting the red subscribe button. And again, please give me a thumbs up. That really motivates me to work very hard and produce some interesting video just for you. And please do not forget to watch me tomorrow when I'll be back with another interesting presentation. Thanks for watching, and please let me know where you are watching me from. Just write a few lines in the comment center. I really appreciate that. Thanks. Take care. Have a nice day. See you.